Hate to say it to ya, hate to break it to ya, but we ain't gon' make it cause this just ain't no true love. Yeah, we started out as friends, parked out in my Benz, and on my windows tint, so we start to get it in. Fast forward, now we arguing again and again and again over every little thing. I'm like, when will it end? Something told me get to rolling, pack your shit and hit the 10. So that's just what I did. Yep, I slid up out that bitch, but before I hit the road, at least I leave a little note. Like to hear it go. Bitch, don't choke on my smoke, cause I'm gone. Adios. Am I partially or hardly sorry? No. Dominoes, gotta go.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Lez Factor Season 6. We have our cast member, Garya, home goddess, housewife, lesbians, yes, we do it. We have Brandi, our favorite rapper, lyricist, based in Los Angeles, West Coast rapper. We have Simone, she is a creator and model. We have Chelley Chelle, stand-up comedian, host of Let's Talk Radio. We have Stoney, who is the owner and creator for Stuzo Clothing, which is where we are currently filming, 4751 West Washington. We have another clothing designer. We have Brum Designs Truth 985. Make sure you follow her on Instagram. And we have Lynette. Make sure you follow her on Politicking Lynn. If you ever had a question about shit on the news, she got an answer for you. I promise. And as always, I'm Eryn, host of the Lez Factor. All right. So this episode is based on Lez Factor After Dark type questions.
Oh.
So, first question. My girlfriend told me she used to go to orgies, but she won't do anything freaky with me. Should I take that personally?
Yeah, absolutely.
Garya.
Well, I think different people bring out different emotions in you.
So she don't bring out nothing?
Well, maybe, like sometimes people, when they're nasty, it's like nasty, like fucking sex, like I don't care about you. But then making love is more sensual, more,
But she ain't getting nothing.
Oh, wait.
She said nothing freaky.
Nothing freaky.
So she getting him.
So she's not bending over the balcony or anything.
Shit too, right.
Brandi?
It should be.
Well, it should be.
Ooh. She might be like trying not to. Maybe them orgy days was like a whole phase that she passed, and maybe it's like triggering for her to like do some of those same things. So maybe she has evolved.
Wait, maybe you don't want to trigger her to think about somebody else. All right?
Is she going to him now?
Yeah. No, clearly not.
I mean, that's one way to look at it, or you could look at it like maybe she just don't like you like that.
Oh, right there. She don't like
Simone?
you. She don't like you. You better be freaky with me.
She said her girlfriend, she must like her a little bit.
But why are you holding back, though?
No, you holding back. You holding back
Because she's scared.
You have some
Scared
type
to see that.
something, maybe some trauma around you going to these orgies.
Right.
It's too much. It's too much sex. You know how like porn, sometimes people watch way too much porn and then it's just not the same when you have sex.
It's too hard to find a good one. Chelley?
It takes too much time.
I think I definitely got triggered by this question because now that I think about it, I've only been making love this whole time. Where is the freaky shit? That's a problem. Yeah. I think that maybe, I don't know. I thought maybe, lust and love. I don't know if lust and love can exist at the same time.
Okay. Stoney?
They better.
See, that's deep. I think that's like I think that requires like some like couples therapy. Really, because look, if she wants to do these things but she's not doing it with her mate, that's a conversation that needs to be had. Yeah. To see like why it is, like maybe like you said, the person is their girlfriend is not bringing it out of them. I know from experience, like, cause I was in the same kind, not with the orgies, but like the freaky shit. No, but like the freaky shit, it's just like, wait a minute, so you used to do this or you want to do this, but then what about me? I am all about all of that. So, but it's like really coming off a certain way to your mate. Like you used to do this over there and you didn't know these people or whatever, but now you want to present like I'm this wholesome or whatever, look at me this way. Yeah. And that just takes a conversation, because the conversation was had and then we started doing this after years. So I was just like, so all we had to do was have this conversation, so I think that communication is a huge part of that. And if after that, if you ain't getting nothing after that, then
Take it personal.
Yes. Take it very personal and then start, separating and figuring that out.
Brum?
She not feeling you, bro.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
She's not feeling you. She's not feeling you.
Lynette?
Why did she? Was she like going to the orgies on her own? Like that was like a thing that she like. We don't really know those questions, but yeah, she just not
It was
feeling
in her
you.
hoe phase, probably.
Huh?
It was in her hoe phase.
She still did. She still went. She still have something inside that she could give.
She got rid of it. At the
Are you
orgy.
gonna give?
Lynette?
I think that, in my opinion, I'm like, okay, I always want clarification, right? So
Women.
I need clarification because you're telling me this story. Are you telling me in a freaky sense, or are you telling me like this is a trauma sense? Like it's something I went through, I don't want to go through it again, and I'm a different person now. Or because if you're just a sexual being and you like doing sexual shit, you want to do whatever you want to do with the party that you're with.
Yes.
And communication is really serious, and that's why I said we got to be honest, because it's like, okay, well, you have to allow me to understand what you want, and then I have to decide whether or not I want to do that shit. And that's it. Like, so it's like, no.
She ain't feeling
Don't tell me you to do shit and then don't do it.
That's weird.
But okay, but it's
That's
there's
weird.
Or we gonna open it up and we gonna figure out whether
there are
you doing
different elements to the shit, all right?
They
So
didn't give
like,
us no other elements.
I'm like that's but like
That's
for
the
me,
person
I've
wanna
been
do
to a few swinger parties here in Atlanta and here in LA. But I was also very single. You know what I mean? The shit you do when you're single is not the same shit you're doing when you're in a relationship.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to see nobody fucking my chick.
Right.
I don't want to. My chick might not want me
Right,
fucking.
but she don't have to bring all that. You don't have to
But
bring
then
all
we
that.
have to talk
Bring
about
the
the source of the
But there's
question.
people that want that.
Because the person that's asking you this question is saying, the girl that I'm with says she used to do freaky shit and she don't do freaky shit with me.
Right.
Do you want to do freaky shit?
Right.
So why don't you just do the freaky shit?
Right.
And
Right.
if she into it, she gonna go
Just
with
killing
it.
that.
Right? And if she not into it, then it's personal. That's
These people not giving us
Then
enough.
there's, like,
These questions
the
that they want us to answer. Y'all got us fishing and
Show
shit.
them to watch that movie Sex Life on Netflix. It'll explain why in certain situations you're gonna be like this, and in certain
No,
situations
it's
you're
true.
not.
All right.
It's a good show, actually.
It is.
All right, so the next question is, lesbians
Just
seem to be embracing their natural side. Does it matter if your girl lets her hair grow? Are some areas more important for maintenance than others?
That's inappropriate.
Garya?
That's inappropriate.
It's not that.
Garya? Are there some areas that need to be maintained for you?
I thought you meant like go natural, like dread.
That's what I thought. And then we went south.
No, we
went all the way
It could be north,
I know
south. I don't know
yeah,
where.
too.
There's certain areas that
That's
you need
another thing.
maintained
Are there certain areas that need to be maintained?
more than
All
others.
of them need to be maintained.
Okay.
Like, I'm even triggered when I watch the L Word and that girl has all that hair under her arms. Oh
we
my
can't talk
God.
about the L word today.
Okay,
Let's
and
not talk about
yes,
that today.
there needs to be maintenance
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Brandi?
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm an advocate of shaving. Waxing. Whatever you gotta do. For studs and femmes, honestly. Like, a lot of
Definitely.
these girls, these studs, y'all think y'all should just have a bush under your arm. And
Right.
Coochie bushy, like.
No
I don't know,
coochie bush.
No
I
coochie
mean,
bush.
that's between you and your femme, I suppose. But I shave. I shave all my shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting waxed this week.
I got an appointment.
Simone?
Okay, so for me personally, I like to keep it clean. Okay. But I have been with somebody that wants it to be more natural.
That way.
And
Oh, they wanted it to be more natural.
yeah. Uh-huh.
They want your hair.
Are they a
Yeah,
fast
they wanted me to
grower?
be here. Huh?
Are they a fast grower? I think they wanted her to be
Not
natural.
really. I mean,
They wanted you to be
They
natural.
wanted you to be
They
more
wanted me
natural.
to
Like,
be
let
more
your hair
natural.
Oh,
Yes, down
gotcha.
here.
I mean, that's less
Armpits
stress
and
on
shit,
you.
I'm like, no, take that off. But down here, like, it is.
How'd it make you feel?
Did you?
Well,
That
I
way.
would do it. I would do it. And then sometimes I would change it up. But then they would be like, well, why'd you do that?
Do you think that's
just
an
difference.
insecurity though?
I don't know.
It's
Did
like
you
keep it
I
bushy
think,
because
I think
the
they
most
wanted
people
me
don't
to
want
be
that.
yes.
So
I
it's
think
like
it
if you
was a
shave, who
control.
you shaving for?
I
Not
think
for
it
me.
was a- I do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't even
But
think of that.
for the person that I was dating at the time, I do think it was a control thing.
Okay.
But are there areas
But
that
were-
you
were
need?
they
What do
bushy?
you? Right, there are areas you need.
Like I said, for me personally, I'm clean. Like,
I meant for like your partner.
they can be hairy, but not that hairy.
Okay.
That's acceptable.
I'm an earthy baby, okay? Like, I'm fine with it. That's how if we were out here in the wilderness, that's how we would be. So,
We ain't.
Not
but
after
we're
this.
not. But we're not. I do like it. Not too long.
Not too long.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Like maintenance.
Okay. Shelly.
I like it natural.
Ooh.
I don't like shaved pussy.
What?
It's adolescent. It's adolescent. It's like, what are you? And then also, right? We have to talk about shaving bumps, right? That occur that don't have to be there. If you would just be natural.
Or you can buy a better razor. You just have to coconut oil.
I'm saying,
That's what the maintenance come in at.
people don't always understand what maintenance entails. It's not just shaving. It's all type of skin care that comes with it.
Right.
So, however pretty, whatever makes it look the prettiest is what I want. So like sometimes the hair be popping. Sometimes that shit be slick and it just slide right down.
What?
And I'll be like, okay, cool.
That's a lot of hair.
But no, it's like it's more texture. It's more texture.
I get you.
It's more texture. But yes.
I will not.
If I see shaved pussy, I am a little turned off. I'ma still eat it, but I'm still kind of like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
It looks very little girlish.
Because if the hair was there, then what?
If the hair was there,
If it was there,
I'm
then what?
excited. I'm happy
Why?
because I want it there.
Wow.
Because that's natural.
Stoney?
Like that's Stoney. So and also if you check mine out, mine is 70s pussy right here. Like,
Right on.
you know what I'm saying?
Right on.
This shit is black power pussy.
Well, you know, the ones were Afro dated you recently.
Hey, I just took a picture.
All right, you should have.
Stoney.
I am the complete opposite of that. I would like, if I see the hair, I'm like, oh, this is how. Okay, so we have to have a talk about that. Like, did I catch you on this type of day? Is it like,
Are you in between appointments?
So you like no hair?
I want to slip and slide in that.
Yeah.
I want it to be bare. You get it waxed. If you get it waxed.
You get it waxed, you're like,
Oh my god, I can't do wax because I
Baby.
will break out, and I have to shave with a shaver, not a razor. So I get as low as I can. I keep it maintained.
But it's a little hair.
But if something grows, and I've been in long-term relationships, so I've seen bushes, and it really depends on the texture, also how it's growing.
Yeah, that's true.
And all that, how it's been. And I mean, just don't go where I have to feel like I'm like really, getting through the things
That's
about
the best part. That's the best part. Like,
this is a fetish zone. It's a fetish. It's a fetish at this point. It's a fetish.
yo, I've had an experienced one once with the bush, and it just threw me the fuck off. And I was just like, yo, like, I don't think this gonna happen today.
was your hair down?
Huh?
Was your hair down?
Man.
If you didn't have your hair in the point,
I don't remember what my hair looked like at the time, but I try to keep myself maintenance.
Yeah.
And yeah, I need it slick.
Yeah,
Give it to me slick. I want to just be.
Gliding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Caesar
as
and
a-
under.
yeah, that's
One
what-
and under. Give me one.
Yeah, like I know I can probably catch you on a bad day. They show you because you just can't just be hitting your shit too often. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. You can't just be every day. That's
How romantic. You can't be hitting your shit every day.
But yeah,
You can. I mean, you can.
Honestly, for one, a woman needs to be maintained. And I want you to present this to me like is something that I want. So at the end of the day, you do the best you can. Now here's the thing. I want you to say, but you know, when you're in a relationship, it's like I know you don't have time for this all the time, but sometimes I want pussy today. So that's fine, right? But then let's say if we on an anniversary or like a birthday or some shit like that, this pussy better be presentable because that's what I want, and I would do the same for you.
So why is hairy pussy not presentable?
Only because at times, okay, let's talk about natural
hair
pussy.
holds odor.
Not even.
one.
Because a girl can give you this straight out the shower, right? If it's too hairy, then there are distractions. That's the best way to put that.
Yeah.
And it's the distraction. You know what the distractions is.
Well, not for you.
Everybody in this room
You
knows
like a hairy
what
pussy
the
and you're just
distractions
like,
are. And honestly, I like you said, like I like to just glide
on
into
through.
this vibe. But you don't have to be this everywhere. And also, just to add to this, stop shaving. If you don't go and do laser, which is great, because I didn't know until I tried. It is great. But if you don't do that, you know, it's okay to buy the $22 4-pack razors. You gotta invest in yourself. Okay, and use those, and you don't need nothing else. It's just like it's good, but don't do the like 99-cent store.
I feel like hair adds character. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. That's
Some
the same
pussy
thing
needs
as
that extra. It needs that extra. Like y'all be thinking like that without the hair is cute, but it's not.
It's not
Like
cute.
sometimes you need the hair to add some type of.
I'm just trying. Every pussy don't look
Sir.
Thank you.
I'm dating a lot of natural girls, and I did not know how to preference. As long as it smells fine, it smells good, I'm okay. Generally.
You can trim it though.
Thank you, Eryn.
However,
At minimum, you can trim.
however,
You should trim.
my last relationship or current, sorry. She be worse, and I was like, you know what? I'm in it longer now than I used to be.
Yeah.
If you don't have to like move shit to the side, there's not as much work and party to do.
Wait.
Like,
Hold on, let me advocate for hairy pussy here because y'all are making it seem like hairy pussy is like growing out of the panties, like it's all the
it
time.
can get there though.
Come on. You notice that you're outnumbered here.
That's okay.
We done seen a lot of pussy.
But what I'm saying is that you should trim, right? You should maintain, but that doesn't mean that hairy pussy can't be maintained and beautiful.
But like as far as other areas besides just down south, there's also a reason why I don't date chicks from Oakland. I feel like
Oh my gosh.
No, I think
She got real specific.
No, because
chicks from Oakland be like, I don't wear deodorant, I just wear these oils, and I be like, and I smell it.
That's
You know what I mean? So like,
That's not
and their legs be hairy.
shit.
There are like, I don't understand. Like you were talking about the L word and the armpit hair.
Yeah,
I've seen pictures of girls with like, you dyed it. It's blue. Why do you have a blue bush under your arm? Like I don't understand that.
oh my
I
gosh.
consider that
Okay.
activism.
Yeah,
I
it's
went.
more
I
active.
almost.
Be active over there.
It's like free
Can I
nipple,
just say-
you know, that whole
Is it?
thing. Like,
I almost went down on somebody years ago, and first of all, I was lotioning her body, and then I was just like, her hair was pink, and I was just like, you dyed. If it was real, it was a bush, because I was already one, and then it was pink.
It was a rose
I mean, it was
bush.
cute. You was like this. You was
been excited, like,
oh my god! But I went and it was right. But then I was like, how sanitary is this to dye your yes? And it's a bush, and it's all that. It was not cute to me, and I was like, I'm not going.
Wait. Were you mad at the color?
And see, this
Just mad at the chemical.
You're dating a woman, and you're a woman, right? So everybody has different levels of their femininity, right? So if I'm here as a woman dating a woman, you can't be down here.
No.
Yeah.
Now let's say you up here, you probably not gonna date a bitch like me, but I'm very hygienic. Like I don't stink around me. This will be the last time we interact.
Speaking of don't stink around me,
I can't do it.
let's go to the next question. The next question said, my girl usually tastes great, but a few times I just had to take one for the team. Don't girls know if they're not right before they open up, Garya?
Well, you know, I'm very
Hygienic.
anal about that. So usually I prefer it out the shower.
Amen.
That's just a preference.
That's the
For
Virgo.
myself, too.
That's what it is.
I mean, but you might have those.
Don't make it taste
You
right.
might, well, hopefully.
Yeah,
That's
because
deeper than
That's
it.
another problem.
I guess women don't really know how it's gonna taste when it comes out, but you would assume that yours tastes good all the time. I think maybe it's like I gotta know, is it after her cycle? Has she been running errands? Like, is it hot?
Errors do affect it.
But that Eryn,
Brandy.
Eryn just be like,
I'll say sometimes maybe not. You know, if you guys are in a relationship and you never mentioned anything, or you say, "Babe, you taste great all the time," and then you don't have the heart to tell her, "Hey, this one time you didn't taste so great," But you have to factor in, diet.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Are you drinking a lot of alcohol? A lot of those things affect women's pH balance, and it can affect your body odor in general.
Yeah.
Not only in the vaginal area. It could be you had alcohol the day before and you sweat and you're a little mustier today than you might have been if you didn't drink that alcohol yesterday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you might just drink some more water, pineapples and shit like that. But you have to be honest with your partner, straight up. Like, don't take one for the fucking team. Be like, hey, yo, this shit ain't right. Like, what's going on?
Like, nah,
have a talk. You don't have to. You don't be mean about it. You can't. You don't want to hurt your partner's feelings, but you can't be. How many you gonna take for the team? Like, what if this shit keep going? And what if it's something that need to be addressed that's degenerative and it's something that she don't know about, and you can only tell her. You can't. She can't. Like, her nose is not down there necessarily. So
true. Simone.
Okay, I think you should know.
But the person eating it don't know better.
They should. It's probably happened before.
Yes.
With some other woman in their lifetime, their journey or whatever, so they should know. But like, I'm not having sex with somebody if I don't know if everything's good.
Right.
So, yeah.
Chelley Chelle.
I don't know, Simone. That sound cap. Like, I feel like
he said that sound
I was cap because you're in a moment. Like, how many people actually say no? This is not good enough. Most people don't do that.
They don't.
I guess I'm taking them all for the team because
You should be.
Hey, listen.
No, you should know.
This the thing, right? Because a lot of people are not being honest with themselves. Like you said, diet. They think that's a good diet. It's not. If you're eating McDonald's fast food and you're not cleansing, then yeah, your shit gonna be a little tart. But the thing about tart pussy is that
It's nothing. Nothing about it.
Once
Bitch, get in the shower.
she came out the shower, but that's from the inside. The juices come from the inside.
Well, shit.
Right? So you can get out the shower and smell wonderful topically.
Yes.
But then
That's 10 years.
That's 10 years. That's 10 years. Topically. But then when the juices flow, it's a different situation because that's from the inside.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm learning a lot from y'all, but I'm eating that shit. And with
You're eating that shit.
I'm eating that shit, and my saliva is gonna take over the taste. My saliva.
Ridiculous shit I ever heard.
My saliva. Listen. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Cause I don't want you to say, yo.
You just ain't turning down no pussy. That's what it is. Just keep it real.
No,
You ain't gonna
what's your
turn
shirt saying? Live your truth.
Yes.
And what the truth is,
It all.
sometimes it's not right. And I'm still eating it. You're right, Brandi. And my saliva will change the taste. And I'll be alright with that.
That is a lie.
Call me.
I'm not taking one for the team. So, what team is? Why would I want to be on that team? So, I mean, I've literally probably, I could count on one hand. I've probably had like about 2 or 3 pussies that. I mean, after the first one, I learned because usually if I don't know them, I do the test. And if you know, the test is you playing with it first, and first of all, if I can smell it before my hand even gets over here, it's not. That's it. Like we doing on the top stuff. We're not doing anything. You could do me. But and then if you feel the same way, then don't do it. I mean, you know, I've had unfresh days. You know, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie. So, but I'm not eating no pussy that I am not like. It doesn't smell good or it's not fresh. Well, and I also have told people, very rare, but like, you know, I mean, if they ask me, they're like, has there been a time that I've been unfresh? Yeah, only after like, you know, after your period and stuff, blah blah blah. But I mean, I think it's just if it's one or two, it's nothing to really be alarmed about. If it keeps coming up, then y'all just need to have the talk. You know, like you could deliver anything with love, and it will be fine. You know, seriously.
Brum, has it ever happened to you?
Come on, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
No, look, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Like, I wouldn't say that it's been like out of control, where it's like, oh, I can't do this.
Right.
It's like maybe an Eryn run. That was, you know.
An Eryn pussy.
Y'all justifying this shit.
No. This is what I'm saying. Maybe it was the moment. Maybe we were drinking and stuff like that. But it's not something that I prefer. It's not something that I've allowed to linger as well. It just happened that maybe it was that time I was drunk. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm not saying that I'm out here soliciting for stanky pussy. Okay,
Unless you drunk.
Nah,
She's not even then.
I feel like it'll be cap. I don't even use that word, but I feel like it'll be cap if y'all say that it's never happened.
Yeah.
Because come on, man, it has at some point.
It's not the question if it never happened.
I'm not saying
the question
what
was
you do in that situation.
I've said something.
Oh, you said
Yeah, I've said something.
What you say, bro?
Not in the moment.
What you say?
No, I didn't say it in the moment.
So you didn't take one for tea?
But here's the thing, y'all listen. What I'm saying, I'm not saying that it was like. Listen, I'm not saying that it was like out of bounds. I'm saying that like it was like a little like in baseball, like a little foul.
Right.
Like when they come behind the bench. Right. When they come behind the catcher. Not like out of bounds, like home run. You know, like home run foul. It was just like, that didn't taste like yesterday or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or maybe it was yesterday.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It hasn't been like, oh my God, I'm not gonna do this. I was just say, like at the, you know, hey babe, like, I just want to let you know, like, it didn't taste like the other day. I'm not sure what's really going on. But like, oh no, I'll probably joke about it, like, nah, man, that wasn't it. It depends, but I'm not saying that I'm out here.
All right, Lynette, what?
I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say it.
Do you think women should know, like, before they serve it to you, that it's improper?
I think that
I don't know that.
I think that if a woman is truly not smelling well, like, okay, listen.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
You are encountering me. I have pussy standards. You should also have pussy standards. And my thing is, if we're out and we're doing something and it smells like all day pussy.
No, I'm not doing that.
That's no. All day pussy is
marinated.
It's marinated pussy.
Here we go with you again.
That's no. And for the most part, I've been in situations with considerate people. I like to date a considerate woman. Okay. So if I'm about to have sex with you, you know we're about to have sex. Maybe you want to go be considerate.
I've had that.
Because you know how I'm gonna, you know what's gonna happen. So be considerate. Most women that I've encountered are considerate in that way. Because I'll give you the opportunity to be considerate. Because it's like, hey, here we are.
You need to freshen up.
What happens when, like, you're like, you probably were working out and then you came home.
Don't do that.
And don't do it. And somebody, like, say your girl is working out and you're horny and she's like, nah, I'm funky. And you're like,
then what do you do other things?
And you're like, I'm telling you, I might be funky.
Let me tell you something. I'm a woman.
You said,
and you working out, and we're both horny.
Like that type of.
You go ahead and take care of what
I get that.
I'm not saying you gotta take a shower.
I don't want y'all viewers to get confused.
If y'all come to my house, if you came to my house,
guys, one at a time.
If you come to my house on the side of my where the tissue is, there's always wipes. It's called down there wipes. Actually, they smell quite fragrant.
Down there wipes.
No, I swear to you, I'm gonna give you everything you need as a woman.
Before you do, but see, like those products and things like that, for them to be successful, right? They create imbalances so that you continually need them.
Right.
So that's the problem for me. So like that's why I would prefer natural pussy.
But here's
from the inside.
But
from
you
your
said you
diet.
had some unfresh shit
But
and
if
it
it's
was okay.
unfresh,
Well, what I'm saying is natural.
coconut oil.
I'm saying natural pussy is
happening?
okay.
But
Like if I'm with you and we're eating cheeseburgers together, right? I know that the next day or 2 days later, them cheeseburgers might come out in your
Okay, let's be
juices.
clear. Everyone in this room practically has a vagina. There is not a burger. There's a man there. Here's the thing.
Okay.
Every woman knows there is not a burger you could eat. There is not a food you can consume that would make your pussy smell like that. If your pussy smells funny,
Smelling and tasting is different.
All I'm gonna say is, so it's happened to me twice with two girlfriends.
Go ahead.
One girlfriend I broke up with immediately. Like,
Damn.
I came right back up like,
This
it's
is
been
not
nice.
gonna work.
Like, the second girl was older than me. So I'm just not calling her a girl, woman, was older than me. And literally, I was fucking offended, okay? I literally was like, you should fucking know better. And the fact that you would serve this to me and think that this is okay is a problem.
don't serve it.
It was New Year's Eve, and I didn't give a fuck. We had a whole argument in front of a whole other couple because I was offended.
It's like you fucked up my year.
You will not start my year like this. Like, legit.
365
Well,
days.
it's a day together.
Like, my friend was in the next room dying. She was like, nigga, she texted me like, I need this whole conversation. But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We're breaking
I've
up.
had all day pussy, and that is different from funky pussy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I'm
different.
talking about. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. I'm
It's
not talking about funky pussy.
That's
The point is
So to
you
be
should
clear.
know, because if you know somebody's gonna go, even me, I'll go real quick, do a quick test or something.
I taste it.
and-
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be like, I taste it real quick. I'll be like, that tastes good, and I move the fuck on. I'm gonna taste it first.
That's what I'm saying. You should know.
You ain't gonna eat yourself, then ain't nobody else gonna eat you.
Right. If you won't eat it, who the else?
How the hell somebody gonna eat your pussy and you can't even eat yourself?
Moving on. Somebody said, is it cheating?
Yes.
all of it.
You gotta ask. You're foul.
Right. We're gonna be going this way, Lynette. You ready?
I'm ready.
Is it cheating if your girl hasn't had sex with you in 2 years?
Yeah, no, it's not cheating. That's the wrong word.
Right.
That's the wrong word.
What is
it's
it?
like if we do not, it's one thing to go a month. It's one thing to go.
months
You know what I
past,
mean?
yeah, it's
But
just
for
a
2
problem.
years, I don't. This is not cheating. If you cheated on me, that's still cheating. Like if you fucked someone else, that's cheating. But it's not cheating that we haven't had sex. But I think we need to go to counseling
No,
as
she's
to
saying,
why we haven't.
basically,
had sex.
this person had sex with somebody else outside their relationship. But she's like, I've been telling my girlfriend I need to have sex. It's 2 years. Girl hadn't fucked her. She fucked
it's
somebody
still
else.
cheating.
Oh, why
It's still cheating. It's still cheating.
You got other questions
It's
in
still
this question.
cheating, but it's a deeper you know, the person that you're dealing with have to address that. Like, you know what I'm saying? 2 years is a fucking long time. Like, exhaustingly long time.
Ain't no, that's
The pandemic isn't there yet. So my thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, for sure. Like, if you sleep with someone else outside of your relationship, regardless of whatever issues you may be having, it is cheating because that communication. You should have talked about this. If the person's like, you know what, I don't really feel like fucking you, but go on. You know what I mean? Then that's not cheating because you had that conversation with your partner.
Yeah, but do you even
But
fucking
Brum?
at that point? If you're not
Some
fucking it,
people-
you telling me
Simone?
Some people are two
Brum?
different sexualities. Like they're different.
Run it back.
They've been together for, let's say, 5 years. 'Cause
Okay.
I know this person. They were together 5 years.
Okay.
They hadn't fucked for 2. Person stepped out. She's like, I didn't feel like it was cheating because they weren't giving me what I needed. Is it cheating if the person hasn't had sex? Your partner
Oh, the
hasn't had sex
person
with
that
you for 2 years?
cheated
yeah,
is
that
actually
makes it a
asking
little
this
different.
question.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Brum?
I love it.
After they did it. Is this cheating?
Just give
they
them a
not
yes.
cheating.
They not cheating?
They're not cheating.
They're not cheating?
Y'all not having sex together. Y'all don't have that commitment together no more.
Well,
Y'all gave that commitment up 2 years ago.
Watch out for Brum.
That's all. Right. I'm like, that's all.
Wait, what's the
only
statute of
one aspect
limitations?
of your relationship.
Huh?
What's the statute of limitations before you convert from relationship to friends? Or roomies?
Right.
What's
Man, you said 2 years. They had sex in 2 years.
Okay, but I'm just saying, what's the conversion time? Like when? Like 2 months? They not friends? 3 months?
I mean, after a year, there should have been a conversation or something. After a few months, it should have been a couple months. There should have been a
month. Okay.
There should have been a conversation about what we doing.
Got it. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying sex is everything, but 2 years, like, nah, man, that's kind of weird. So I'm not cheating on you no more because this is not even something you want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Stoney?
Yes, it is cheating. You can move on because it's a hard yes for me. Yeah.
Chelley Chelle?
I think we get confused between intimacy and sex. Like okay. Well, Lynn is
Don't
not
be
confused.
intimate with no other
But
person.
I can go without sex for a while as long
2
as we're
years?
still intimate.
No, I see.
2 years. But as long as we're intimate and there's some type of progress and growth in the relationship intimately, I can be okay with that. But if you step outside of our relationship because of the lack of sex, then that is cheating. And it's just fucked up.
I think it's cheating, but I also don't know why they're together at all.
Brandi?
Short story.
A haiku, nigga.
This story's that short.
Yeah, if you haven't removed yourself from the relationship, then yeah, you did technically cheat because you're supposed to be committed.
They removed themselves 2 years ago.
Regardless of
Wrong.
the sexual situation. But I do agree that at that point, you guys have moved into a platonic relationship, and you should have probably dismissed the girlfriend title a long time ago, so that you, the person that wants sex, can go get it guilt-free.
So
Yeah,
without
at this
sex,
point,
it's
you're best
platonic.
friends.
So if you don't have sex with somebody, then it's platonic.
That's correct.
Yes.
For 2 years, baby. That's what
For
2
2
years,
years,
baby. Like,
Yes.
I don't agree.
Garya?
I can hug my sister.
Well, you can have a relationship with somebody and it could be romantic and you cannot have sex and y'all could be together. There are so many different dynamics of
Yeah,
it.
I think that if you guys are a celibate couple, then yes.
And see, that's the thing.
People that don't have sex.
You have certain couples that are building a relationship, and maybe they're not gonna have sex till they get married, or maybe they're not gonna have sex till they reach the 2 year
They were
mark.
already fucking for 3 years and then they stopped.
Okay, well in that case, yes, that is cheating.
Okay, this is a counter question for the person that is a cheater that asked this question.
Right.
Okay. The thing is, if your partner within that because you're just saying we haven't had sex in 2 years, I had sex with someone else, am I a cheater? Right? That's what you're asking.
Right.
Okay. So let's just ask that. So we haven't had sex. So flip side, we haven't had sex in 2 years. Your partner fucks someone else. Are they cheating on you?
Right.
You gotta ask that. Because
So we
if
can't
it's a
ask
no,
that
it's
because
a
that's not the way the show works. However, I feel like if you haven't had sex in 2 years, y'all are motherfucking roommates.
There you go.
So it's not cheating because y'all not in a relationship no more.
Sex at least once.
Bro, don't do that.
Not, y'all are roommates. Y'all are roommates. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I had a separate friend who had the similar situation. I was like, go get you some, cause.
So who does the relationship continue?
It didn't.
If you were in a situation and your girlfriend did that,
There's no way I'm not fucking my girlfriend for 2 years. There's no way.
Yeah, so I don't know what that situation is.
I can barely go a week.
Hypothetical, I'm just saying. Would you think that she cheated on you?
No, we would not still be together. That is the homie.
Hypothetical, I'm just saying.
Hypothetically, I'm not fucking my girlfriend for 2
All
years.
right.
There is no hypothetical
My
for that.
offering to this person, if they're watching, open up your relationship, have the conversation.
No, her girlfriend need to have opened up her legs, okay?
I'm saying, if you want to keep it, that's
I
all.
think she
Let's
said
go
it's
to
over now.
counseling as to why you
Okay,
haven't
well,
opened
you
your
didn't cheat. That's all I'm
legs.
saying.
All right.
That's like, why aren't you fucking me for 2 years?
What's going on?
Question.
Anyway, it's next question was, if you're interested in threesomes,
Oh my.
do you ask before she's your girl to see where she's at sexually or after you're in a relationship, Lynette? Wait, if you're interested in threesomes, do you ask before you're dating somebody? Do you ask before she's your girl to see where she's at? Or do you ask after your relationship?
I mean, you can ask. You can ask before your relationship what if your girl's into threesomes if you want. I mean, it might deter you depending on where you are mentally. I think, like I keep saying, like sexuality is like real personal. Like people be doing things sexually y'all don't know nothing about. Like all the time. Like
I'm sure
that
there's
you
whole
never-
subgenres and fetishes about.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, that's a conversation. I think that threesomes is more of a conversation that's in your relationship. Like, you know, if that's what you want to do. If you're not trying to be in a relationship, then you can have threesomes with people.
That's not what that question. The question was like, I think maybe they're like working on a relationship, maybe with the person.
Like dating someone.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you not want to be in a relationship with someone who might be interested in threesomes? What type of threesomes? Is it a man?
That was not part of the question.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is just communication. This is like, it's so crazy to ask my opinion on what I would do in a situation with a threesome. Cause like, okay, well, let's talk about it. Are you into it? Let's decide if I'm into it. And that's what it is. But it's subjective. All y'all different. She like hairy pussy. I don't hate.
But it's asking you the question. It's not about a consensus. It's about your opinion. Would you ask a person before your relationship or after your relationship?
I wouldn't ask before unless I was in that space. If I wasn't in that space, I wouldn't ask. If I was in a relationship and I started thinking about it, then yeah, I would ask and then just see where my partner is at, if that's something I wanted.
Got it. Brum?
I probably wouldn't have asked before. Threesome's never really been at the forefront of my mind, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if that's my thing. So I don't, yeah.
Stoney?
I want to talk about everything really before like I start. I would have that conversation. I mean, we talk about a lot of stuff because before I get into a relationship with somebody, I want to make sure that at least they know what I'm into and what I want and like and these things. So I definitely would have it before. I think that's the thing. We don't talk about a lot of stuff because it's like almost like a trap. Like, you know, we are afraid that if we talk about these things that we want, that the person is not going to want it. And I've also been in that situation, and it's just like, it does not work out. Right. So the more you talk about what it is that you like, and don't be in fear. If the person is not into it, it's not into it. Maybe you can also have it without them. Maybe you can have it with them. Maybe it's something you don't need. But having the conversation about these things are important. So I want to be able to get to know somebody, get to know what they want to, and so they know it's not coming out of nowhere. You knew I was into this. You knew this is what I wanted. This is what it's going to be, and then we're going into this with this agreement.
With our eyes open.
Yeah, exactly.
Chelley?
Yeah, had a conversation. Because you're not going to be springing another person on me. Like, that's out. And that's happened before. And it's like, oh, I didn't know you was into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's 3 of us. When I thought it was only supposed to be 2 of us. And now I look insecure because I'm like, nah, this motherfucker was not here before. But she's like, but is there pussy here? Nah. But if it's got a shaved pussy, no, I'm not doing it.
You know what I like.
You know I like hairy pussy. You bring a shaved pussy into the room. You know
That's messed up.
Simone?
I'm very open. I like communication. I like talking about things. I like asking questions, getting asked questions. So I would think that I would talk about it before and after.
After what?
Like after.
Possibly the threesome too.
Yeah. Like, we gonna do this?
Before, during, yes.
Right.
During, all of that.
While the threesome,
for sure. Especially before. You don't. Yeah. You want to cover all your bases before you get into a relationship. Throw every fucking scenario out there. Hey, what if I do this? What if this? You gotta really thoroughly get to know somebody before you get into a relationship, because then you will run into these brick walls and it's gonna come back up. So keep it real about what you want to do in the beginning, and assess your partner and where they're at with that, and that will tell you if you need to be going further or not, or if y'all gonna run into a brick wall in the relationship.
Are people having threesomes on the regular though?
Yes, they are. I feel like every fucking lesbian couple on
okay,
TikTok.
so that's a very serious like line, right? It's like, I could do it, but we doing this often? Like,
I don't know about how often. It didn't say all that.
Garya? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could
Garya,
I'm saying, like,
1 second.
if you do it, it's fine.
I would say discuss it beforehand, because I think you should be really transparent about the things that excite you, because then once you get in a relationship and you love that person and then you spring on them, hey, I want to invite this other woman in, that might be hurtful. So
That's true.
I mean, I would need full
disclosure.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be a good match because I'm not sharing.
Threesomes are a lot of work, so make sure the person who's introducing a threesome is gonna step up to the plate because I'm not. Don't bring a threesome and I gotta do all the work. Like this is your idea. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I agree with that.
I believe in asking before you get in a relationship. I'll ask. I don't really want it, but I'll ask just because I want to know where my partner's at. I'm just inquisitive. I want to know
the context though. Like the
would you like to host the show?
I'm just saying the context of you asking that question is like, would you have a threesome? And then if I say, okay, yeah, sure, I would probably do that. Do I want to do that all the fucking time?
I don't think it's always I think it's something either you're into or you're not.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's either something you're into or you're not.
I think you can not be into it. And then you could maybe be into it. Like, it just, you could never have had that experience before. You'd be like, I'm kind of into it right now.
It could be the opposite too.
And it could be the opposite.
You could be really into that person and be like, nah, I ain't sharing you.
Right, I'm not giving this up. But
The
when
point
it
is
may
having
be
a
so.
conversation. I think that's that. Even if you're into it or not, you should know what the hell what your
I
body
definitely
is.
believe in having it before just because.
Yeah.
But me, I just like to test boundaries though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm Aquarian. I'd be like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you not gonna do? I'm not gonna do that either, but I just want to know where you were. You know what I mean?
I'd be like, did you change today?
Oh, that was all the questions. That's in the next episode.
That's some stuff that actually you have to re-ask like probably 3 to 6 months also because people grow and they evolve because you may not want it in the beginning, but then you might want to spice it up or you might find that you're into that.
If I need a third person to spice it
really
up, we in the wrong relationship.
check in.
What? Now it's a 3-way.
wait, what? If it's a wrong relationship, if I need a third person to spice it up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's not a relationship. That's a throuple.
But I mean,
Well, it's a throuple.
but here's
I can't
the thing.
afford a throuple.
When you talk about spicing it up though, like if I put salt and pepper and then I put, you know what I'm saying, adobo.
Then you got some spice, baby.
That's spice. I like salt and pepper, but
But I like a little sazon on my stuff too.
All right, so anyway, thank you for joining us for another episode of Lez Factor. Clearly they got more to say. You can follow them all and hear what the fuck they have to say. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe. See you next time.
You be bringing, fuck 'em, dodge 'em, duck 'em, shake 'em, I can't take 'em. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to play the villain. I'ma keep this A, I keep this shit a million. I must admit we lost the love and feeling. Now you want that old thing back. Adios, bye-bye, sayonara. Arrivederci. Don't ask why, didn't mean to hurt ya.